We have continuing team coverage on this. Just minutes ago, we spoke to the co-founder of the company that created the antibody cocktail in which the president is now receiving. ABC 10 News anchor Derek Stahl is joining us now live to explain what is involved with this treatment. And the president is on Regeneron, and we are told this will affect his immune response. Derek, you have the details to this.
Yeah, Kim, that's exactly right. The president of Regeneron told me this is kind of like an immune response in a vial. The idea is to basically give your immune system a head start in the fight against the virus. Now, typically, it can take about 1 to 2 weeks for your body to build up antibodies in response to SARS-CoV-2. What they do in this case is they basically inject you with laboratory-made antibodies that are cloned from people who have already recovered from COVID-19. Now, just 3 days ago, this company, Regeneron, posted some promising results showing that this treatment reduced the viral load in patients. They looked at about 275 patients. Now, this is what's called a monoclonal antibody treatment. It sounds fancy, but basically what they're doing is they're just cloning antibodies. Monoclonal because there's typically just one, and this one, they call it a cocktail because there are 2 different cloned antibodies in it. They look through thousands of antibodies. They try to pick the strongest one. Now, this treatment is not FDA approved. It does not even have an emergency use authorization. So there's some questions about whether an average citizen would have been able to access this drug. President Trump was given this drug under what's called a compassionate use case. It's typically reserved for a dying patient. Of course, we know that this is not the case with the president. He's got mild symptoms. I asked the company's CEO about that. He said President Trump is not the first person to get a compassionate use authorization for this drug. However, he does acknowledge that they're not going to be able to get it out to everyone until they get that emergency use authorization. Here is the company's CEO talking to ABC News just a short time ago. Now, there are about 70 companies working on antibody treatments for COVID-19, including some right here in San Diego. One of those companies is called Active Motif in Carlsbad. For now, Derek Stahl, ABC 10 News.